How did you find prison life?
Prison life was not very good. Restricted. Couldn't even eat what you wanted to eat. Getting treated like a dog, like a child. Yeah, not too good to be fair.
What about the workers in there?
What, the screws?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were lovely. Smashing up your door just to annoy you every day. Doing bolts and bars when you're on the toilet. Nah, all of them weren't that bad, but a lot of them were jobs worths. Brutalising people. Picking on certain people as well. Yeah, I didn't let them pick on me too much.
Did you get a welcome pack when you went into prison?
What do you mean a welcome pack?
Well, normally when you go in there, if you're a smoker, like before you quit smoking, you used to get a welcome pack, didn't you?
What, like a half ounce of baccy?
Yeah, you get a half ounce and you get a sweet.
Yeah, then since the smoking ban...
And a bowl, a spoon and a plate. Did you get all that?
And the shower gels and that and the toothbrush. Yeah, and then because of the smoking ban when I was in there, they give you vapes. And they give you 15 quid on your canteen sheet for the vape and a pack of 4 quid vapes. So
and was the canteen always on time?
The canteen was always delayed. They say 2 o'clock it'll get there by 3. Half the time all your stuff would disappear. And you'd be charged and you'd have to call up the officers and say, look mate, like, what's going on here? And then a lot of people get in debt in there over things they owe people for the shopping each week. But I never got involved in all of that, to be fair.
What about post? Did you get the post on time?
Post was never on time, especially in Bullingdon. It was always delayed. You say to them, where's the post? They said it'd be here tomorrow. It never was. And yeah, because the spice was getting sent in a lot through the post or whatever. So it delayed everything, so they'd have to photocopy it all. So you'd end up getting all your mail photocopied in black and white. Pictures of your children in black and white.
Not good. A week before...
Yeah?
Sorry. The week before, like, your release date, how was you feeling?
Week before.
Yeah.
I just wanted to sleep for the whole week, get it over and done with. But it dragged very long. And I was back in Bullingdon for the end of my time, so it was very hard. A lot of noise in there, 24-hour bang up, so it dragged along. But I was working in the church, so I was out all day, but it did drag a lot.
How did you feel when them gates opened?
How did I feel when the gates opened? For the second time, because I've been in before and I. That was a lovely feeling, very emotional, walking through the gates again. Got released with 6 other people as well that I never met before. Family waiting for me at the gate. And then obviously I had to rush to get to the hostel for 2 o'clock. So I think I left about 10, 11. So I had 3 hours and it was a 2-hour drive back. So the whole time getting back it was a rush to get back to the hostel, because if I didn't make it on time I could have ended up going back in. But I was over excited obviously to have a fag again, because I didn't smoke for years at that point. I had a fag as soon as I come out.
What was the hygiene like in the hostel?
The hygiene, I mean, the place was rotten, and yeah, I'm not really the best at cleaning, as you know, Miss Gypsy.
Yeah.
But I try my best.
Probation, the favourite one I want to hear about.
Well, she won't know.
Has she supported you when you was on licence?
She used to change appointments whenever she wanted. She was never understanding of anything. She warned me about 5 times, wasn't it?
Mhm.
And I was always ringing her if I couldn't make an appointment. I'd always get there early. She hindered everything when I was trying to work. It took her months to clear it. It took months to clear the address for me and Miss Gypsy to live in. She just slowed everything down because I was high risk. She wanted to keep me as long as possible on the strict conditions of seeing her once a week. I'll see her once a week for 2 years when you're meant to progress. See her once a week, then once every 2 weeks, once a month. For the whole 2 years I see her once a week, which was illegal. And she just hanged on for dear life to keep me on her books. She was a disgrace. She didn't help me at all.
Did she ever ask about your mental health like they're meant to?
No, she didn't really. She just used to think she knew it all. She got no experience in what she was talking about. She just read it from a bit of paperwork.
What was your mental health like when you were going through all this?
What do you mean? Where?
Like with probation and amount of times.
She gave me a lot of stress, as you know.
Yeah.
Like panicking to get there on time because I didn't want to go back in jail. She used to threaten me all the time as well that I'd go in. So I had anxiety, worrying about going back in jail. Obviously, because at that point I'd have to go back in for years. But then it's all past now. But yeah, it was a anxious time.
But it's good to talk about it, Dad.
With the power she had over you. What's that?
We're in an interview. So, as we were, what was the main problem with probation?
That she didn't listen and she thought she knew it all. And she had no experience in what she was talking about. So there's 3 issues there.
Okay. How do you feel with your life now? Do you think you've changed?
Life's good, really.
Okay, we're back. Strange Ways again, questioning New World Gypsy. Okay, so what was your worst experience in the prison system?
The prison officers' neglect, leaving people, not wanting to do anything on a daily basis, being locked up, being spoken to like a child, the portion sizes of the food, bits and pieces like that.
What was the best experience, if there was any?
Well, the people you meet,
Yeah.
that give you advice, and that's about it really.
Yeah.
Not too much good in there, boring in there.
What would you say to any young people that are going down a bad path and are going to end up in prison?
Just try and listen to people that have been through the same experience that you're going through. Listen to your mum and dad, and yeah.
Do you believe the prison system is flawed?
Yeah, it is flawed. Rehabilitation is a fake word. They just want people in, keeps people in their jobs. It's a poor system, it's failing, and it don't really help anybody. Unless you want to help yourself, then you ain't going to get nowhere.
What was your opinion on Auditors, and who was the first one you ever watched?
My opinion on it is they're brave people. AB, Marty Blackburn, Live Free. I respect them for what they do and their message behind what they're doing, and they're very brave people and they should be respected.
What did you think when the first video you ever watched?
I think it was AB.
Yeah, what did you think?
I just thought, God, he's a brave fella picking up a camera and filming people. He was getting stared at and he had a lot of confidence, and it inspired me to do what I do, and I thought I could do it myself.
Yeah.
Anything else? Anyone else you want to talk about? What about the new auditors, you said?
Yeah. What would your advice be to new auditors starting? I'm stuttering.
Sorry?
What would your advice be to a new auditor starting out?
Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't feel shy about people watching you, and you will help many others coming through. Like me, I started from nothing. What am I, 3,500 people? I ain't nothing special.
What's next for New World Gypsy? Is this the end, or is there...
Nah, there's still more to come. More prisons, more police stations, a couple more bits, and real life stories as well I want to bring in that people's been through, especially prison wise.
Talk a bit more about what's happened with the YouTube, like
What do you mean?
with what they've done to you, like what you're doing.
Yeah, I've been rejecting monetisation, all my complaints and that I've had against me, but we're going to keep fighting, and we'll reapply in 22 days. And to all the new auditors, keep going, and you will get there in the end.
And also,
yeah, go on.
you know, some people are saying that you're money motivated. What would you say to that?
I haven't earned a penny, and I never ask about my PayPal. People have asked to put it on there. I've done this for free for months, and I will continually do it. I'm still doing it, and I don't want to earn a lot of money. It was just an achievement of mine to get monetised, but I'm still going, and I ain't earning a penny, you know.
Yeah.
So it ain't about that for me. It's the passion, and people can see that through the videos.
Yeah.
It's real life. Do you know what I mean? Christy?
Yeah. Hello everyone. It's Strange Ways behind the camera.
What's happening?
We're gonna interview New World Gypsy.
The new haircut.
First question.
Yeah.
How do you feel being free man off licence?
Oh, it's nice to be free. I was away for 7 years behind the door, and shouldn't take things for advantage. Things are precious in life, and prison takes them away from you. So it's good to be out.
And what was your opinion about the probation service?
They're a disgrace. They're over doing things. They've got too many clients at once. They can't spend enough time with one person. They don't really help you, they hinder you. And you have to go with your own self, because if you're relying on them, you are going to fail. That's for sure.
You get a lot of hate on your videos. What is the direction of your channel and what was the meaning behind it?
Just to film what I see. Photography is not a crime. Do it a traveller way. And you are going to get your hate, you're going to get your love, but you just keep firing. That's about it, really.